Good morning, everyone. I hope that you're doing well, or good evening, or good afternoon, whenever it is that you are catching this video. Today is January the 20th. It is 8:01 a.m. Central Standard Time, Kansas City, Missouri. If you are returning back, welcome back, guys. If you're new, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I'm glad to have you. I just do a different type of a work here, okay? And so I'm intense. It just, the energy moves up on me that way, and this channel's not going to be for everybody. And anyway, I interject my own stuff because mostly I know I'm talking to people that are involved in my situation, and I'm asking for help today. I have no shelter in a couple of hours, folks, and I was in the same position 2 days ago, and God came through at the last moment. And if anybody is able to help in any way, shape, or form, it's an emergency. My vehicle's broken down. It's winter time. It's cold, and there's a lot of people that are suffering outside. And I know what that literally feels like, to be outside for days. And it's unethical. Nobody should have to be outside, especially people who are deliberately oppressing people and deliberately being crude and cruel. And I need help, people. And I'm asking for your help today. If it was you, what would you do? What would you want somebody to do? You'd want somebody to get up and help. And I'm not, those of you who have helped me, you're not forgotten. Like I always say, and it's been recorded many times, anybody's helped me through this process in the last year and a half that I have just literally just been stranded here. All that money is coming back to you all. You ain't doing it to me anyway. You are doing what God tells you and I to do in the earth realm. Anyway, I got up probably about 3 o'clock this morning, and just God woke me up and just began to move upon me and pray and just seek his face. And I often get up in the morning anyway and just seek him. And it's just been, I had the Psalms playing all night last night, and it's just so soothing to hear the word of God. It just calmed me down. I've had to deal with this situation for so long, like maybe even many of you have dealt with some stuff as well. I stand with you in faith. I'm calling out to people who say they love God, and we're supposed to break off yokes. We're supposed to break off yokes for one another, make the world a better place. I'm for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and things that can be literally proven. And when we are in the wrong and we fall down, we quickly get up and we fix it. And we've all fallen down and made mistakes and done things, and God gives us a space to make things right. And so anyway, we have the star coming out here. So this is something's guided today. Something is guided today in the States. I don't know where you're watching me from, but we have the inauguration today. And God is the one who plants and uproots. So the star's coming out. This is healing. This is hope. We also have the Four of Cups. Somebody is seeing that cup here. If you are, you are. Other people may be rejecting it. I don't know. This is a dangerous card to know that the hand of God is here saying, take that cup and get out, stop looking at this nonsense, this crap down here. Look at this cup. Something's new. Something's for healing. Something's positive out here. If you're in the upright of this energy, the truth. There's the United States right there with the eagle. Somebody secretly knows the truth about something out here. And let's see what this is. Show me the truth and what's exposed here about the oppression that's been here. A lot of people have been oppressed in a big way. What else is out here? And we've got people that are deliberately oppressing people on purpose. I don't even want to understand it. I don't even want to understand it. It causes war and anger and everything else. We have the Empress coming out. Somebody from the military is here. There's a combination of a word that goes to the military, and there's military here because the United States is showing up here as well. Show me more information. The Empress is supposed to be upright energy. Hold on just a second here. I had some cards that fell on the ground. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Justice that came out in the reverse. This is abomination. These are unjust things that have been going on with this oppression. Okay? And the military's out here just tells us that there's been war out here around some stuff that's going on. And that's in the reverse. That's also about the truth. And somebody secretly holds the truth about some stuff. And that's in itself, that's abominable. In itself, that's abominable. There's choices being made out here around some stuff. Somebody gave somebody something out here, and somebody knows that somebody's given something to a person, and there's an oppression around a matter. Maybe somebody tried to give somebody something. Maybe for some of you all it was rejected. Maybe something come out of whatever was given caused this war with another party as well, or whatever that is. But there's something exposed out here. For some of you all, God's saying somebody gave somebody a gift and said, here, I did this for you. It was somebody else's gift. They took some, whatever that means. Somebody took something that was somebody else's and they gave it to somebody else and said, hey, I want to give this to you as a gift. Like they were the ones giving that gift. But that gift actually belonged to somebody else, is what God said. So, anyway, somebody's thinking out here with the Hermit. This is really going within, really analyzing some things today. And I hope you do what's correct in it. May we all find ourselves doing what's correct. So there is a professional that is out here today. He's coming out in the upright, which that's good. Somebody's work partner could be here attached to something going on with this choice that's being made in a matter that somebody is really thinking and analyzing. There's wisdom out here on something, and somebody knows something. The mottos are, I analyze, I know. And somebody knows that there's an abominable thing that's happened that's been unjust in a really big way. Maybe just around your mother, or there's somebody sets up in a high place here. This is a professional energy. Somebody's work partner, or whatever, your spouse, or it's a partner card, has done something out here, and somebody's been dealing with this apathy or this rejection because of whatever's taken place out of a matter that's turned into an abomination. All right, the things behind closed doors. Okay, the key. Maybe somebody knows about somebody having somebody's keys to something as well. What else is here, please? What else is in the hidden space? All right, so we have the stork. There's communication in the hidden space. For some of y'all, there's children in the hidden space. There's timing. Stork knows her time, is what God teaches us. Also, wickedness can go to storks as well. Two women could be out here involved in something. With storks, can trace you back to two women involved in something as well. War could trace us back to this as well, spiritually speaking. And we do have military that is out here also in the hidden. So these storks are these two women, and this gentleman, or this gentleman got two women pregnant, or there's two women, one of them got pregnant. I don't know. There is the Empress is out here, and she is holding a baby. So somebody knows something out here around something abominable that's went down in some matter. You also have the occupation, long-term, feeling weighed down card in the hidden space. You also have lies, cheating, thieving, anxiety, trappings, poison could come out of that as well. You also have the clouds. This is distorting things, confusion. Somebody's in anxiety. They're feeling weighed down. There's been distorting of things. There's confusion. Something about the rain. Something happened on a cloudy day as well. The concerts card also came out. You do have the star. And the Country Star came out yesterday, and I'm asking you, industry, to please give me my things. I don't have to go outside today on my feet in the cold because you have what's rightfully mine. I ate ramen noodles yesterday and you ate a steak on the work of my hands. Somebody knows this information. This is about having support groups and stuff out here. Anyway, there are 2 people here. That's a 2 people card. Let's go do something. Okay, well, I hope that what you do is what's going to be upright and to fix something. Regardless. What is it that you're going to do? Be crude? Abominable? Nasty? Or upright? And just? And righteous? What is it? Don't really know. What kind of words most I do want to bring out here? Somebody's ex is out here, some big fat problem and something going on. Okay, please. Those of you who have ex problems, or you're the ex making a problem in somebody's life, or they did do something in the past, caused some freaking nonsense out here, it's time to get over some stuff, folks. You have free will. I guess you do what you want, but there's wickedness out here going on. There's something abominable out here. Why? A travel is here. Something happened on travel. Returning to source, okay? And business deals were around some things out here with that. And so, fields to go out to fight on a battleground. There's again, the military is showing up out here. The housekeepers underneath that, the animals underneath that, and drugs, and an ending is underneath that. A doctor and your parents are also coming out here as well. Show me more information, please. Pick through my hands most time. There is a doctor out here. The Hermit goes back to that. Somebody knows some truth about some things that have not been right. So somebody got the mark of the beast on them. Okay, well, again, the animal is out here. It's beast. Somebody wouldn't care then with this 4 cups. We are living in that time, folks, where people do not give a rip anymore. They're seared. They're seared. But you don't have to be. I don't know. Somebody got the mark of the freaking beast upon them. There's a group of people that are godly out here that's going to take down a secretive evil party. The Most High says, okay, well, that's great. Okay, I hope something happens for me today. Somebody is deliberately disabling and maliciously sabotaging things out here. Because when somebody sits up in a high place, somebody knows this information. There's 2 people involved in things that have gone on, or I mean, somebody's got the mark of the beast upon them, folks. You know, 3 days ago, I think it was 3 days ago, the snake card came out, and then the next couple of cards in the pictograph language made the word for a venomous snake, and that is a cursed beast to God. And somebody's going to hell with that energy, folks. Somebody's going to freaking hell with that energy. It's disgusting, and people are sitting here watching people deal with this nonsense, and you know, whether you're religious or not, I'm not religious, but I am spiritual, and I do keep the commandments of God. His word is just written upon my heart to be upright in the earth realm and get up and fight and be ready to contend against some nonsense. And we're supposed to have power over animals. The fear and the dread of us is supposed to be on freaks. God tells us that we are the ones that are supposed to tread upon the serpent and the lion and the dragon. We are to do that. But people get all up into this, oh, I'm so afraid because so-and-so, I'm afraid. And that's stupid. You give freaks the power, and they don't even have no power. God gives us the power to get them out. There's something abominable going on. People are just watching it, and you don't have to be afraid of the wicked. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. Somebody's already paid a price for you to be able to plead the blood of the Mashiach, the Son of the living God. And then your word of your testimony of God's word to stomp on some crazy thing going on out here. People got things that don't belong to them. I can run through a troop and leap over a wall with the Most High. He don't look at numbers. He looks at our faith. So something about somebody's father-in-law or somebody's husband. There's wrath, there's rage, there's the word prison here also on this card as well. A dispute and a conversation, confrontations on the next card. It says that God says if you'll obey my voice, again, get up and do what we're supposed to do. You and I see something, it's in our power to pray, or in your literal power to go take a yoke off something. And God says, I send saviors into the earth. Greater works, the Mashiach said that we were going to do, because he was going to go to the Father, and his spirit is in his people here in the earth. So God sends saviors into the earth. And somebody's being planted today by God, because God plants and uproots leadership. And I'm praying that this is going to be a savior for people who have been oppressed. And my hopes is that something positive is coming, because things can't just keep going on and on and on in this oppression, folks. It's disgusting that people would think that I just want what you have, and so I'll just be some type of a wicked, and I'll just put you out, and then I'll just tell everybody that your projects are my projects, and I'll eat my little, steaks while you're sitting there eating a pancake or ramen noodles every day. And yeah, we sent somebody to break your car down, and we don't care because we're trying to get rid of you. And it puts a lot of people in nastiness at that point, and that's abomination, especially if you're in some type of stardom and somebody wants you to buy a ticket, and you think that you're applauding for that person's talent, and they're in a lie, and now you're mixed up in a transgression, and spiritual law is going to take effect all day long. And so out of a blindness to you, whoever was in headship that allowed that wickedness to go on, now we've got by consent spiritual things opening up and demonic things taking place. Now look at our world. Now how much is that really going on? Because somebody won't go, this is yours. This is yours. I want out of this. I want this demonic stuff to stop. Somebody's got the mark of the beast on them, and they went too far. Now somebody's going to go to hell over something. It's a dangerous thing, and especially you and I hear and see an oppression go on, and I'm sitting here, folks, and I need shelter today. I need somebody to get up, and I need somebody to help me today, and it will be given back to you. I don't just need it for today. I need a rescue team. God says that there is a group of people out here fixing to take something down. And that's righteousness, because that's what he tells us to do. Messiah says if we obey his voice indeed and keep his covenant, then he will make you a peculiar treasure in the earth. And so the word peculiar goes to private property. And I know that I'm God's private property. And God says, you touch my people in any way, shape, or form, I'm coming after you. You devour them, I'm going to devour you. You send them into captivity, I'm sending you into captivity. You make them a prey, I'm going to make you a prey then. It's dangerous with God. There's a beauty consultant coming out here, and something connected with a clue is what it says. A toy train, or just a train connection is out here connected to something that is going on with somebody who's either a positive or negative force in some matter out here. What's the last message, Most High, that you want to bring out? Please move upon somebody today, Father, like right now, to help me. I need food and I need shelter, folks. And if you do as well, then I pray for you and send you love and light. It says, as a jewel of gold in a swine's snout, so is a fair woman which has no discretion. Okay, somebody can be really cute, but they don't have no discretion. They're crude, they're rude. There's something wicked out here. Somebody's weighed down on their job for a long time, been lying, thieving, cheating. They're distorting things, confused. They've been doing something out here around whatever all the store goes to. Like I just said what all that card means. And there's 2 people involved in some crap out here on some nonsense. And somebody don't have no discretion to be upright. No, because somebody's got the mark of the beast. And so God's just looking at that person like, okay, well, you may be cute on the outside, but to me, when I look at you, you look like nothing but a freaking pig, a big fat pig with something like a jewel in your nose. Ain't impressed with you. You're unclean. Pig is unclean. It will return back into its filth, just like a dog returns to vomit. The next card says, a little that a righteous man has is better than the riches of many wicked. That's right. Our true riches come within. This is not about the money for me, but I am going to get justice some way, shape, or form. But I am set for life because somebody's going to pay for the oppressive nonsense that they've done to me, the cruelty that I have dealt with. The cruelty that I have dealt with. And my goal after this is to go find people who are being held hostage in ways like I've been energetically been held hostage by some nonsense right in my own country. Right in my own freaking country this is happening. And to go set the captives free. Because that's what God tells us to do. But it ain't about the money, it's about justice. But that money that will be coming to me for life is for me to go help the poor and for me to take off yokes for people. I went down at the last minute to be able to go pay for shelter the other day, and there was a man that just had all his bags. He was filthy dirty. It makes me cry. Hold on a minute. Because I know what that feels like, because I dealt with that at the first of the month when I had to go sit in my car for those 7 days and didn't shower because I had nowhere to go. And he was just filthy, and he had his bags all sitting there in the office. And I looked at him and I said, "Are you able to keep warm?" And he goes, "No." And my heart just broke. I don't know nothing about his story, but I couldn't help him. But just to try to give him some comforting words is all I could do. People are hurting. But God tells us that a little that we have, even if that's all we have and we're righteous, we're better off than the rich that are blaspheming God with their riches. He brought out a scripture the other day that there have been people that are rich that they blaspheme God with their riches because they don't remember Him with them. All the riches belong to God. We're supposed to be stewardship of it. And I got on the platform yesterday and stated how I was watching American Greed. And there was a politician there. Him and his wife was using campaign money to go on trips and buying whatever they want and stuff like that. And that's unethical stuff that needs to stop in our country. And again, people fall down. They make mistakes in different types of a way. But if people will get up and just take responsibility, God will rebuild every one of us if you're truthful. Regardless of somebody else going to scorn you in it, it's still something that's taken place with you. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to let God turn it around for something good, though the enemy meant something for evil to take place with you? Or are you just going to go straight to hell and get the mark of the beast on you? Because somebody has the mark of the beast on them out here. Somebody's literally going to go to hell when they leave this realm. We're all going to die someday, and this person's going flat down to the pit of hell for some wickedness. Somebody's unclean to God. They're cute, but they're pig to God's eyes. They don't have no discretion at all. They will die. There's death matters out here, and there is. So anyway, this is what come out. Please help me. Please. My information's down below. Shalom, stay in peace. I'll let you know what's going on. Regardless, I give praise, glory, and honor to the Most High God, Yehovah. He is Yeshua, and I run into His name, and I hope you will as well.